Hello, test 1, 2. I hope everything works. Today I am sitting. Normally I try to do these streams standing. What? Just that little. Normally I try to do these streams standing, but I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet on my recovery. I probably am, but I'd rather just be a little more comfortable. I also forgot how to stream, and I had to change my password twice in between the time that I was gone, so a lot of my OBS stuff was broken, but I'm back. Better late than never. I was gone for a lot longer than I thought I'd be. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Hello, Eric, James, Asterisk, and Benko in the chat. How are y'all doing? We're so back. Hi, Duel. Dr. Octopus. Hello, I forgot. Oh, that was my own message. You're gonna try to get over this headache just so I can stick around? Please? Like, if you gotta deal with that headache, you should do that. I don't know. Take a painkiller. Go to sleep. Drink water. Drink water. Does that help with headaches? I mentioned this in my lung video, but I barely get headaches in my I think in my life I have had 2 or 3 headaches, and that's it. So I'm very inexperienced with them. I'm very fortunate in that regard. On the other hand, I think a lot of people have not experienced what I've gone through. So that's the trade-off. Already a mashup submission. Okay, what do we got here? Eric James Asterix. Oh wait, hold on. Before I do that, I haven't even pinged my own community, my own little Discord server that I'm live. So let me do that real quick. Let me double check. Am I live? Community, my own little Discord server. That is my own voice. That sounds like I am live. Do this. Oh, wrong channel. Boop. Publish. Confirm. Yes, dog. Close that. Close this. Alrighty. Took 2 pills and I'm drinking tons of water. Please recover responsibly. That's all. I don't know. Recover responsibly. Here, I have 3 matches for you, and you get to pick easy, medium, or hard. I'm gonna say easy. All right. I'm gonna be a little scaredy cat today. I don't wanna think too hard. I don't wanna use my brain too hard. I'm already being overwhelmed trying to remember how to do this OBS stuff. Literally in the last stream I had before I took my break, I was talking about how I wanted to stream on both Twitch and YouTube. I wanted to try multi-streaming. I used to multi-stream, and then I stopped, and I was gonna try again, and now I don't even remember how to stream to one platform. So we're gonna go with easy. Easy is my preference for today. Maybe next week. Actually, I won't be able to stream next week, unfortunately. Or I might stream, but I gotta stream late. Okay. So let's see. The first request of the day we have Tokyo Machine Crank. I gotta adjust my mask. There we go. Tokyo Machine Crank and Balverine by Kavari and Nair. Let's see. Gotcha, it's a banger. I'm looking forward to whatever you're gonna throw my way. Let's delete that and crank up the volume. Save. Alright. Song number 1. And song number 2. But yeah, what have y'all been up to? What have I missed in the last 2.5 months that I've been missing from live streaming? I heard Crank in I think the last mashup stream and thought of Balverine. I don't think I've heard of either of these tracks, so I am looking forward to seeing what we're working with here. Fast Tokyo Machine. That makes me that fills a hole in my heart. Oh, I think I have heard Crank. Oh yeah. You literally just said it was in the last stream. Okay, I have heard Crank. Okay, and what's Balverine? I think I see the vision. I think I see the vision. What is it if I pitch down one? Maybe if I do it the other way around. 1, 2. Okay. Are they the same tempo? 134, 120. Oh, wait. Oh, I gotta change my settings. They're both 140. That also fills a hole in my heart. Spaceboy CT Studios. Hey, at the Constantine, how are you doing? I am doing alright. I cannot complain. In the grand scheme of things, I have had better days, but in the recent past, I am doing alright. I recently got my bike repaired, so I want to try to get back into biking pretty soon, at least to like work, get my physical activity going up. Wait, so where's the drop in this one? That is the drop. Alrighty. This song is so quiet and so distorted at the same time. Okay, I feel like we gotta go with the halftime drop. Make my life a little easier. What does this song sound like? Hold on. This is just noise. Oh, okay, wait! I think they're the same key. I just pitched this one up too, and it sounds better into my ear. Maybe I don't need to, but. All right. So I think I gotta. Nope. I need this. I'm just gonna cut out all of these extra kicks. Hello, Miss Datsky. Hello, Undead. How's everybody doing? Long time no see. Cut this, cut that. Okay, let's see if that at least makes it sound a bit more cohesive. I cannot click the unmute. Okay, I should probably cut this out. Something like that. I gotta turn up this volume a little bit. It's a bit quiet for me. So jump scare volume in 3, 2, 1. Oh shoot. Okay, what is the second half like? Alright, we're gonna switch things up maybe. Hold on, I have an idea. This might be kind of dummy. Maybe we do this. I don't know how to make this part work. Okay, what is this? Does this even work? How about that? I don't like that. I don't like that. What if I just do this? Okay, hold on. Autosave's pissing me off. I forget how annoying autosave is. How to disable autosave. There it is. Audio, MIDI, file, theme, project, autosave. How to disable autosave. How to rotate text in MS Paint. How to rotate text in MS Paint. Never. All right, we are no autosave. We're running on no save. You know what I forgot? I just realized I don't have the timer. The clock. There we go. Reset. Pop out. Wah. Nope. Wah. There we go. My bad. I forgot the timer. Let me catch up on the chat super duper quickly if I'm slapping in the timer. Rah, I'm late. Submitted getting nauseous. However, please don't sit through the stream if you're feeling unwell. Woomy, hello, how you doing? My RL bestie is sleeping right now, and I'm playing dubstep near full volume XD, straight up raw dogging it, no save. Please don't wake up. You guys gotta stop inconveniencing yourselves and your people around you for this stream, please. I promise this live stream is not worth inconveniencing yourselves or other people. All right, I want to finish this drop, and I'm running out of ideas, or I could just let it run and hope for the best. I have not worked on this intro. Okay, I feel a little better about this so far. What if I do this? I want to cut this out and kind of just redo the idea here. I'm actually going to cut that all out and just redo. I like this motif a lot, so I'm just going to do this again here. What did I do wrong? Ah, I see what I did wrong. I'm just going to cut all of that out. And then this song just keeps going. Is there an off ramp somewhere? Alright, that's my off ramp. Glad I could find that. Drag that all the way over here. Something like that. Fair enough. Am I done? I felt pretty good about this one. Although, here's the thing, right? I'm semi-familiar with Crank because I remember it from the live stream that I did 2 months ago. I've never heard of Belverine. So when I hear this, I don't hear Belverine. I just hear Crank, but with more noise. But it's kind of cool. It's a cool song. Maybe, you know what I could do? Maybe, perhaps, just to spice things up a little bit. What if I just made Crank just as badly mastered, distorted? Does that work? Does that help? Let's see. Where's the drop? Needs to be more distorted. How do I make it more distorted? What if I just do this? What if I just make it all more distorted? Hold on, I should get mini meters. Wait, no, mini meters isn't gonna, hold on. Okay, let me slap mini meters before the Actually, that's not even gonna work because I have so many limiters on top of limiters. Anyways, here it is for the people who need their not Animal Crossing, their Subway Surfer visualizer. There it is. I'm just gonna play it. I think I should just call it here. All right, so we got Belverine and Crank, and I'm gonna press play. Actually, wait, hold on. What if I add distortion to the... What if I just make it louder in here? Okay, this is terrible. All right, I'm keeping that loudness though. All right, here we go. Hey, I mastered that pretty well. I'm honestly, that was probably the best way I could have executed that to like somewhat match all of that. I'm gonna turn down the loudness just a little bit. It did not need to be that loud, but because it all sounded that loud, it was very cohesive. That was the easiest mastering project I ever had to deal with. All right. File, export, what are we calling this? Crank and Balverine. Is Balverine even a word? Balverine are werewolf-like enemies that have appeared in every Fable game to date. I see. Okay, let me figure out where to export this. I have a folder, stream mashups, there it is. Today is 2025-05-08. I'm going to call this Crank That Balverine. Crank That Balverine. Alright, I'm just going to do actually I don't need to do anything. I can just control delete. I need to reset this limiter though. Replace it with a stock limiter. Thank you, Eric James, for that one. Next request is from Spaceboy CT, who wants me to mash BB No Money's Check and Florida's OMG. Let me start getting those songs downloaded. Let me catch up on the chat though. I've been neglecting y'all, and I apologize. Let's see. 4:30 a.m. We vibing. Don't worry, my friend likes Dubstep 2XD. Just submitted. Put the combo I found today. Slow Arctica down and layer it. Simple. Buzzin', flies, farting, SFX. Yeah. Kavari is a pretty cool artist. Also makes good ambience. Kavari's bass. Tear Out in a Nutshell. Shout out Only Pleasure in the Flame EP. Dude is awake. No! Hello, friend of Undead. I'm sorry for waking you up. Even though it's not really my fault, but I'm sorry. Oh, my glasses keep fogging up. Let's see. Don't forget to turn off the loudness when you're done. I'm glad I did remember that. Because knowing me, I probably would have gone on to forget. And I would be wondering why. Hell Distortion, 6 thanks as always. Crank That Fable Boy. Now watch me, you. Florida has a song called OMG. I know Usher does. Yeah, it's this one. I guess so. And now check this out. You ready for this? Yo, that's crazy. The songs are so similar. What the heck? Yo, whoa, yo. Yo, I can't believe Flo Rida would just rip off BB No Money like that. Did I miss anything? Nope. We are just getting started. Now, question is, how do I mash this? I think the only logical step is extract the acapellas and then just switch between them, and call it a day. So apparently BB No Money is 134.
Check, check, fuck it, I'm like la 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 la. Check, 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 fuck it, I'm like la 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 la. La 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 la. La la
La la la la la. Listen, I'm all for hating on nostalgia bait. However, BB No Money is Canadian, so I'm obligated to rip a homie. Alright? He also had one of the hardest bars I've ever heard, and it wasn't even in a song. It was on a game show, and he said... What did he say? I don't remember. Oh, worst case scenario, change that to worst case Ontario. And as a person who lives in Ontario, I felt that. I felt that aggressively. Alright, what did I get? What did I miss? Of course, a nostalgia bait, yep. I'd suggest speeding OMG to the same tempo as Czech. You've got it. It's BB-nos. Is it actually BB-nos or is that a meme? I know there's so many ways for people to pronounce it. Or just don't say BB no $, right? That's the one. That's the way you're not supposed to say it. Something like that. 128. It's actually pronounced Baby No Money, but I just say BB-nos. Yeah, it's Baby No Money, right? Although it's too long, too many syllables. Nobody wants to say Baby No Money, so we just say BB-nos. BB No $. BB-nos collaborated with Young Gravy, who made the song Super Good for Dogman. Yeah, they were like homies when they were growing up or something like that. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Alright, well, it's lined up. I will now extract stems. Oh, let me play. There we go. Extract. Now I can kill some time. Alright, now I should be reading the chat. I thought BB No Money was from Texas. No! Where is BB No Money from? Look at this, baby. Look at this, baby. Vancouver. Let's go. Whew. Canada _1. Born and raised in Vancouver and homeschooled until his sophomore year, Alex Gumuchian, PKA. What does PKA stand for? What does PKA stand for? No, that's another Google question. Oh, that did not work. Definition? In chemistry? No. PK acronym definition, please. Also known as. No, that would be AKA. Professionally known as. Thank you. Well, this freaking AI, get out of here. How do I downvote this AI? All right, get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want you. Get out of here. Anyways, Canada, baby. Now I know why he dissed on Ontario. He's not even from here. Get out of here. All right. Let me extract the next song. BB-nos is putting out mainstream house, so respect there. Bro, he's putting out mainstream everything. One of my favorite BB No Money songs is Mathematics. If y'all haven't heard it, I'm pulling it up right now. BB No $, mathematics.
Flame suit, French letter, and my girl.
I'm gonna skip forward just a little bit.
like TJ Maxx. Saw some cataracts. Watching Art Attack.
Anyways, I always recommend mathematics. Hence the southern accent. He has a southern accent. I don't listen to him a lot. Like, when he's not singing, I mean. My first introduction to BB No Money was his debut album, though. Like, 8 years ago. So seeing him go mainstream was, like, really cool. Alright, the second song just finished extracting, but I'm not done reading the chat. I'm not done reading the chat. Where am I? It's BB Knows. Then again, Shania Twain is also Canadian. Now I gotta search up something else. Who is Shania? No, the autocomplete was right there. Oh, there it is. Shania Twain. I don't know what... I've heard of the name. I just don't know what song she's like famous for. I'll look into it later. Look into that later. But she's a real one because she's also Canadian, so... That's how it works around these parts. Friend is awake and jamming. Stem from both songs, right? Yeah, I'm gonna toggle between the two acapellas probably. Now, since the Flow Rider song is a collab with Sage the Gemini, is OMG better than GDFR? I say no. I don't even remember what GDFR sounds like. Wait, so where was Young Gravy? I think Young Gravy is American. Where is Young Gravy from? Rochester, Minnesota, United States. But Minnesota is basically Canada, from what I've heard at least. So make of that what you will. Professionally known as. You able to play the collab between BB No Money and Young Gravy? I will not play it right now because I'm stalling for time. I've been talking for 5 minutes. Drum and bass, awesome. What? Sick. Garage Breakbeat has really done numbers in the Americas lately. Country singer. She's a country singer she's made that don't impress me much. I'm so bad with like associating song names and the actual song and the people. Might know her from Man I Feel Like a Woman. And she's born in Canada, meaning Ashley Ball could also be a country artist as well. True. GDFR was a collab when the 2010 trap sound was just starting to peak. Alright, let's get back to this. So what do we got here?
Let it out like Rita Rabbit, clapping cheekies in the hammock.
Alright, not a great isolation, I will admit. First off, let's mute these. What happens if I just play them on top?
I've been running the score up, big cap and I shut them. I've been running the score up.
So, let's see.
Light up, finger on the flag. Oh my God, fire.
Excuse me. Alright, I think sometimes, not often, but I do think sometimes, I'm thinking we just ditch Flow Rida, use the BB No Money instrumental, and we have fun with it. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh my God, I think I'm on fire.
I want to duplicate this. This intro is too short. Don't know if that'll work, but let's see. Whoop, something like that. Nope, not like that. Bum 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 bum.
Oh my God, I think I'm on fire.
Nope. Hold on. If I cut here and I cut here, and then I delete that and I trim that and I do this and then I do this.
Oh my God, I think I'm on fire. I'm on top and ain't nobody higher. Hey, I've been running this
On the cabbage, I'm an addict, spell it out like Rita Rabbit, clapping cheeky.
Something like that. Mayhaps. What if I trim these out? Trim this, and that. Do a little bit of this and that.
and ain't nobody higher. Hey,
I got money, cabbage,
know, but then we got a problem. We got a big problem, and that big problem is what do I do when the other acapella is not playing? So what if I do something like this? Wait, let me do this. Whoop. Da na 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 na. Yeah, I really wanted to hear even more Flow Rida actually. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Heck yeah. Wait, that's it? These stems are so bare bones. Oh, I deleted the... Where's the... Did I delete the drums? Oh, I did delete the drums. Whoopsie daisy. Bop, 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 bop. Bup, 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 bup.
And ain't nobody higher. Oh my God, I think I'm on fire. I'm on top, and ain't nobody higher.
Hey, I got money, cabbage, I'm an addict, spell it out like Rita Rabbit, clapping cheekies in the hammock, got no rubber on, save the planet, brand new paddock, good for Phil, yeah, we automatic.
Okay, and then we switch it, we hit him with a 1-2, like this.
There you have it, LV rap my Grammys, I stay crossing off of my list.
Oh, too much.
There you ram it, I stay
how does the song go?
Where, baby, I'm number one. FLL, hey, you too slow, I make it.
No, I think that's fine.
LV rap my Grammys.
I'm gonna catch up on the chat. No timer this stream? Oh, I didn't realize my camera was on top of the timer. There we go. My bad. Let's see. I thought Did You Turn It Up by Yellow Claw was when 2010 trap was starting to peak. Ashley Ball voiced Applejack. Just before then, I want to collaborate with Ashley Ball and Kristen Bush. That's what I'm thinking. May I suggest something? I'm down for suggestions.
LV rap my Grammys, I stay
let's see. I want to cut this, just push it all over to like here. Yep. Bup, 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 bup. Bup, 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 bup.
LV rap my Grammys, I stay
I got my finger on the flame, pressure cooking like my name. I've been killing everything, I'm on fire. I mixed a little kerosene with a little I mixed a little.
Let's cut this.
Okay, I'm like la 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 yeah, holy guacamole, yeah, she riding my little pony, got me bricked to Al Capone.
You hear the beat in the beginning? You mean this part right here? I also just realized I should probably lower these just a little bit. I recommend putting that drop with the drop of the Czech song. You know, that would have been a good idea. The thing is, these songs don't really have drops. Unless I'm just aggressively misremembering. Let's see, hold on.
Money, cabbage, I'm good for baby, no brand, crossing off of my list. Got my money in my bed. La 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 la. Oh, yeah, I stay cross off of this, crossing off of my list. Crossing off of my list.
What did he say? Busting off of my list?
Got my money, crossing off of my list.
Oh, so the drop is right here for that one. But then, what about this one? Which would be, I forgot to remove the old songs. Get out of here. Get out of your old songs. I don't want you. No old songs, only the good new songs. Oh, I deleted the old song. Whoopsie daisy. That's a whoopsie daisy. Man, I forget how to use FL Studio. I cannot lie, y'all. I forget how to use FL Studio. You know what I feel like? You know what I feel like? Hold on. Really quick sidetrack, because all I'm doing is just taking sidetracks. Did y'all see FL Studio confirmed in GTA 6? Except it's not FL Studio, but that's what I feel like right now. But the reason I brought this tweet is because, what's his name? DosieX quote tweeted it, said, "That's Cubase and that producer is clipping the frick out of their left for some reason." Which is true. Those reds going crazy right now. Can I zoom in? I cannot zoom in. 1, 0. Anyways, back to this.
Running the score up on the flame breath. Oh my God, I'm feeling it.
So here's my idea. Here is my idea. Whoops.
Watch me make. I think I'm light up. Oh my God.
I kind of just like mixing the two. I don't think they gotta line up per se, cause like the structures of both songs aren't similar enough. Like I don't think the structures are similar enough that lining them up at their drops like matters per se. We're just having fun nostalgia baiting. I want to extend this. I want to extend this. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la. And then we do this. I don't want the kicks. Hey! Hey! Get rid of the kicks here, and then we will switch back to BB Nose. Do I want to switch back to BB Nose? I'm going to switch back to BB Nose. We're switching it back. There's phasing going on. That's wild. Okay, now we're going into triplets. That ain't working. That's not working. Get out of here.
There's some perjury. I'm about to car. Okay, you know what I do game day. 4 quarters ain't enough. I'm hungry. I can eat 24 more, y'all.
Okay, bars?
Yeah, my shawty's got them triple.
Okay, you know what I do game day. 4 quarters ain't enough. I'm hungry. I can eat 24 more, y'all. In one day,
I don't know what goes on over here. Just cut these out, I guess. We're switching it back. We're switching it back to Bibinos. what's going on at the end. Just cut all these off. Do that. Duplicate this. And I'm content. I'm alright with this. I'm alright. Admittedly, not my best work, but I'm pretty alright with this. Alright. Press pause on that. I'm gonna catch up on the chat super quick. GTA guy is not cooking. Chat, take a guess how huge the GTA file size is. Is that announced? I want to guess like a quarter of a terabyte, which would be like 250 gigs. I think it's gonna be big. And if it's not, I almost feel disappointed because like some of the biggest like COD games are like 100 gigs now, right? I heard GTA 6 is gonna be 150, like 200. No, I checked it's 150. Should be able to get a Nintendo Switch 2 release as well, with no performance issues or bugs or glitches whatsoever. Hopefully, I wouldn't hope for an early Switch release. That Switch release would be wild. All right, I'm pressing play. That was fun. I like that. I like this one. I think I would have to start it from scratch, but I think this is one that I could clean up into a finished product. What is it called? Check and OMG? What if I call this like OM Check? Check MG? I don't know what the title is. I'm just gonna call this OM Check. OM Check. Enter. Alrighty. How come Cyberpunk 2077 is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 release and that shit runs like piss on the Xbox Series X or the PS5? Well, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Alright? It's the same way they got Fortnite running on the original Switch. Alright? They just shaved a lot of parts and like turned down a lot of like the quality settings. I'm imagining they're going to do the same thing. They're just going to put a cap on like certain aspects. However, the Switch 2 is supposed to be as strong as like a PS4, right? So I don't know how much difference there is going to be between the 4 and the 5 and the Series X or whatever. You still able to send it to me on Discord once it is ready. I will not be able to send it once it is ready, but I can send what I have made in the stream as this is what was done, you know? But I can do that. Might need a reminder. Just like Mario Kart 1. Was Mario Kart? Oh, because it was originally on the Wii U. I mean, Nintendo devs optimize their games for Nintendo consoles. Whereas PC devs and like other console devs, at least from my understanding, they see like whenever we hear of like the Nintendo devs and the consoles they had to work on, it was like a miracle that they were able to fit some of the games on there. Nowadays, one of the big things that I keep seeing people talk about is how like the art of optimization is lost. So, I think part of it is just like devs don't focus on optimization until later on. And like the Nintendo Switch still needs quite a bit of optimization. But what I thought was funny is Fortnite is like the original Fortnite game will not work on the Switch 2. They have to redevelop the Fortnite for the Switch 2. At least from what I've read. Alright, next request is from Benko. They want me to mash Something Light by Ominous. And what is it? Jump Up Quickly by Mungo's Hi-Fi featuring Soom T. Alright, well, I recognize the name Ominous. I don't recognize the other one.
Just give it up.
Sounds like Ominous. Alright, we're back on that 140 grind. Can I get a kick? There's a kick. Whoop. Cool. And what's this?
So we jump out quickly, what we're popping, I find you would like to get risky. Never you are today. Come to do it a pretty trick, give it a gritty. So you get with it, we can tell them how to do it before we rip it up like a bong, get busy. Yeah, I'm a good sound, get the night in the city. Took a yacht, they were about that, getting me wild to the sub in the bass slap. Saying what with my fast yap in the bass slap of a roll rap and a fat track. Run the race out the rats, take it dance, get it with a bat, break it to the right like a ya.
Bars, huge problem. Songs are not like each other. One's a lot quieter than the other. Here's what I'm thinking. Extract stems, layer acapella, bang, call it a day. However, I would love to see like a Hamdi remix of this track. Like that vocal on a Hamdi instrumental would go crazy. Alright. Which is good, meaning it'll run GTA 6. That's what I meant. Sounds 4 to 5 and Xbox One to Series are pretty big jumps. I would not know, but that is good context to know. I mean Mortal Kombat 1. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not familiar with a Mario Kart 1, but I could not off the top of my head think of what you were referring. When should I send a reminder? I guess like, in a week if I forget, or tomorrow and then like a week. But I'll try to remember. I might try to, maybe I'll probably do it tomorrow. Will not lie, I'll probably do it tomorrow. Hold on, so this track is apparently C minor. Give me a Hamdi track. I feel like Hamdi instrumental would go crazy on this. Oh, I forgot to restart the timer. Press play. There's a house remix by Zero that came out recently. Yo, shout out to Zero. Shout out Zero. SoundCloud. I only know one Zero track. One or two. It was a double single on Night Mode. Such a good track. Alright, Hamdi. Damn, I did not know this guy's from Oxford. The problem is Hamdi has a lot of vocals in their tracks, so I don't know. Nah. What about here? Okay, wait, what even is the key of this one? Maybe that one. What else we got? Tracks. Nope.
Cash in, it's coming in fast, so I done big handy.
Anyways, I'm not familiar with the Hamdi discography. I'm just gonna leave that be. But like that's the vision when I heard this instrumental.
So we jump out quickly.
That's a Hamdi tune waiting to happen. All right. Do something like that. So here's the deal.
So we jump out quickly. And I find you but like to get risky. Never do what's today. Come to do with a pretty chick, give it a gritty. So when you get with me, we can tell them what to do it before we rip it up like a bong get busy. Yeah, my good song, get the eye in it today. So go your chat about that, getting me wired to the sub and the bass slap. Saying what with my fast yap yap and the bass slap of a roll rap and a fat track. And the race out the rats. Look at guys, get it with a bat, record to the right like a. So we jump out quickly, and I find you like to be risky. Do what you want today. Come to do with a pretty chick, give it a gritty. So when you get with me, we can tell them what to do it before we rip it off like a bong get busy. Yeah, my good song, get the eye in it today. So go your chat about that, getting me wired to the sub and the bass slap. Saying what?
That was gonna work a lot better in my head than I thought it would. What else we got in the song? Okay. What was that last Hamdi track?
Yeah.
That one? BPM sounds off? It might be. Hold on. Let me help you ID. All right. Was it this one?
Yeah.
Or was it this one? Or was it this one?
Okay.
Or was it this one? I know it wasn't this one, but it's so good. Let me hear you scream if you want some more, like, push it, watch me work that, I'm perfect. All right.
So we jump out quickly, and I find you but like to get risky. Never do what today. Come to do with a pretty chick, give it a gritty. So when you get with me, get from to the eye in it today. So go your.
Yeah, you are right. This is 141 BPM because we cannot have a normal tempo track ever. You will own nothing and be happy. Type 141, Control C, Control V. Oh wait, no, hold on, wait. Let me turn this back down. Auto detect, type 8. Nope, that is wrong. That is very wrong. Type BPM, paste, enter. I guess there isn't really any point in doing this to the rest, but I will do it. When we jump up quickly, alright, it probably will work now that the tempo is lined up. It probably will work now. Hold on. Nope, that sounds wrong. Oh, I see what's wrong. That's my bad. Nope, it's still off. Alright. I'm so bad at this producing stuff, I forgot how to do everything. There we go.
With a bat, ready to the ride like a ya-ya. On the ganja, making them slap, but it wasn't right like a bomb. chat with the chat, tick tock, no white guns and black. Green to be a dot, get it and I lose nowhere to I don't know what to look. See, I'm out to a foot, don't wanna end up wasted like an old book. I just squeeze it with a stick up on my lamp, oh shoot. But it try me, I can't find the keynotes. I don't call if it were true. So the jump out for play, motherfucking I find you like you risky. Never do what I say. Come to do it, I break it, check it, but I quit it. So the new year with it, we can tell them how to do what before we rip it off like a bomb, yeah, with it. Yeah, my good sound, you can hide it today. Skills of a ninja, but then if you kill out, think those cities, look, cause I'm a figure that's good, cause I'm looking up from five, and than how one trip with some like a good chiller. For the driller, with the guy, for the club, and high good stuff, like a Bobby Godzilla. The fire is still a conjurer, every good in the pole, think bigger. We can get on the pillar, hit the clock, with electric trucks, to the block, knocked off like cake from the top, get a drop, many cups, many mock cups, many long jaws. With a long shot, with a rust up to the top. When the teleport, cover say spot to make home. Tick tock, with a good loss, with a trip, make top, 5 minutes, and don't stop. Give me rock, keep it up, drop. Skills of a ninja, but then if killers in the city.
Nope, that was a mistake. I actually want to shorten it. That would make a lot more sense. Yo, check out this magic trick. You ready for this? Look at this, look at this. Ready? Control, delete. Woo! So cool. Maybe I do something like this. I don't like that vocal. No, that literally lines up. Alright, here we go. Alright, I need to slap. The mashup is basically done. We basically just did listen through, but since I have a little bit of time, I want to do two things. Number one, I need to figure out how to resize this. Oh, there it is. Size 100. Because we always keep it 100%. Number two, I want to sidechain.
Never do what's today. Come to do with a pretty chick, give it a gritty. So when you get with me, we can tell them how to do it before we rip it off like a bong, get busy. Yeah, my good sound, get the high in today. So get your chat, they were about that, get to me. Super basic sidechain. I'm not going to do every kick because that takes effort, and I sometimes just don't want to put effort. Sometimes I just want it to be a banger. Don't you hate it when you want a banger, but like you got to put effort, and it's like, oh, but effort. No. Anyways, that's me sometimes. Cannot lie. All right, let's do this. Just a simple, super straightforward, copy paste, call it a day. Oop. Give me rock, keep it in dub drop. Everything don't stop. Give me rock, keep it in dub drop. Everything don't stop.
Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. There we go. Second drop. Now here's the fun part. Because now I can do even less effort. Alright, check this out. Ready? Here's the problem. I don't even think the singing is in key. Because there's so little of it. It sounds in key enough. Alright, here's the game plan. I'm going to just play this in full, call it a day, and then I'll get the next mashup going from Undead, and then I will catch up on the chat. Also, hello, Isolate. Alright, here we go.
Give me walk, keep it in dub drop. Don't stop with a bit of break rooms in the block. Get go with a slingshot and an off rock. Input channels attached to a car bomb. So talk off, drum, get it on with the system. More down the heels of the right song with a bass track and a sub drum. Singing dun 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 dun. Like a hot night in butter. Cut this watch it smooth and we're fun. Like a car, like a sugar golden butter. Hype with a big cheese, motherfucker. Give it get that stuck on a trip with a stone guy taking each other. Mercy, my back, you know my big city, but I never swap it for another. Then I say jump out quickly, pop up and I find you like to get risky. Give it you a city, come to the pretty, she give it a pretty. So you get with me, we can tell them what to do with you before we get it. Pop like a bomb, get pretty. Yeah, man, when it's time to come out in the city. So we jump out quickly, pop up and I find you like to get risky. Never do a city, come to the pretty, she give it a pretty. So you get with me, we can tell them what to do with you before we get it. Pop like a bomb, get pretty. Yeah, man, when it's time to come out in the city.
I couldn't tell you both that. If I had known you as a child, would you want to take me back? What would you say? I'm sorry, it's easy to say that when you go, I couldn't tell you that. So
I'm near certain that last part is not in key. But you know what? Maybe the keys are the friends you made along the way. What are we titling this is the better question. Something light and jump up quickly. I'm thinking light up quickly. Yeah, I think I like that one. Light up quickly. File, export, zipped loop package. Light up quickly. Boop. Alright, next up we've got is Undead. Before I do that, I will read the chat because I have not done that. And that is my job as a streamer, is not to entertain you guys or to make mashups, but it is to read the chat. So I will do that super quickly. I recognize a part of that song. It was in a Chimes micro mix. I'm guessing that message was sent when I was speedrunning through a bunch of Hamdi songs. Shoutouts Hamdi, for real. I will never forgive Excision's team when I went to Lost Lands and they put Hamdi on a freaking Wednesday lineup. I wanted to see Hamdi so bad, and he was on a Wednesday lineup. Actually criminal. Let's see, BPM sounds off. Yeah, it was. Yum. I was singing along, counting. Mungo's track has a melody in the second half of the chorus that might work well. Oh, I glossed over that one. Once I just heard that acapella, I was just like, this is the path. And nothing is stopping me from just acapella slapping. Dude, it's so good. True, I want to make a banger, but I gotta put effort. I just unmuted. I need silence to focus, but didn't want to close stream. How's this mash coming along? Mix. Oopsies. That one was pretty fun and very straightforward, which is good. I like easy bangers. I like easy bangers. When I gotta put effort, you know, effort is hard sometimes. But when magic happens and it's just banger already, that is banger. That is awesome. Turn this down a little bit. I put my submission in a little later than I usually do. Hopefully there's time for it. I think so. There hasn't been too many submissions and I'm not feeling... I was worried that getting back into streaming, I would be at least like pretty exhausted still. with my whole lung journey, but I seem to be doing all right, so I will take it. But I was more concerned less about my body and my lungs, but the fact that, like I said, I have not used FL Studio in a few months, so I'm rough around the edges because of that. I have, however, been using my... I guess you guys can't see it. Am I doxing myself if I do this? I'm not gonna show you guys. There's a DJ controller, and I've been trying to hook it up to my computer. Actually, I could do a DJ set right now. Not really. I don't want to, but I'm trying to get it so that like it's hooked up to the computer. If I ever wanted to do like a DJ, like stream a set or record a set, I could. But also because I've been using the controller to basically streamline a new way of finding keys and BPMs super fast. And as a practice, I found the key and tempo of every song on Heaven Sent. It's about 116 songs, but it took about 2 days to do it. So I'm probably gonna do that more often. The only thing is it requires me to have all the songs. Never ask a woman their age, a man their salary, or duality how they got the entire Heaven Sent discography. That's all I gotta say. Let's see what else we got here. Yippee, don't worry, bruv. Easy match for you, beautiful. Light up quickly, Lamau. A my turn, easy banger. This next match, do it. DJ set. Oh whoa. Hello, Lem. Hold on. Let me see if I can whip this up real quick as a concept. I don't know if the audio is gonna work. I think it will. Check out my bongs. These aren't bongs, but these are spirometers. Okay. Let's see. Will this work? When I jump up quickly, quickly. That's the only word I got from that. Is just quickly. Quickly. Do we don't question how you get these MASH songs either? Correct. Exactly. You just don't. What the heck? Is that me? Alrighty. Okay. This does not want to work. Yes, I know. USB's connecting. I get it, Windows. I get it. I get it. I get it. I will try one more time. I've never tried it while streaming or while having OBS open, so I imagine it's not very happy that I'm doing this, but yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's try again. MIDI 1, 2. Oh, I know what the problem is. Okay. I know what the problem is. I know it's because I have FL Studio open. That is why. Okay, I'm gonna close FL Studio. We'll try one more time. Basically, because a DJ controller is considered essentially a MIDI controller, if I turn on the controller while I have FL Studio open, it thinks that the DJ controller is a piano. So that's the pro tip. Don't use a DJ controller with FL Studio open. All right, third time's the charm. Let's see if I can do this. Holy cow, this has just become Windows USB simulator. Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do? Do I not have 0? I don't have 0. Alright, here's a banger song, here's a banger song, here's a banger song. Can I even find the banger song? Don't worry, for everybody who has requested a mashup, I will get to it, I promise. Oh, well that's the wrong channel. Alright, what is this? G minor, 150. Sort by key, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, minor in the 150. What is this? Fail? A fall. Dude, there we go. Look at this. Ready? Oh! Skirt, skirt, skirt. Alright, I don't want to blow anybody's ears out. Heck yeah. Alright, I'm jumping forward. Yo, crowd, how's it going? Woo! I'm gonna jump forward a little bit. All right, well, at least I know it works. All right, close, yes. Turn off. All right, now I gotta reopen FL Studio and load Fruity FL Chan and Cat Jam. All right, file, limiter. That was cool though. I'm glad to know that that works. Crazy transition. I don't even know if I put the correct. When I was listening to it, I'm like, these two songs don't sound like they're in the same key. But it worked. I also forgot how to use the tempo slider in that moment, so I'm glad I executed it. That was really scuffed. I've never used the controller while sitting, so I'm like over here trying to reach for it. Download Pink Clouds and Arctica. Alrighty. What is it? This one is 125 allegedly. 125, and then let me get the, nope, wrong one, there it is. Waving, and again, nope, wrong one, there it is. I've been using FL Studio for almost a decade, and I still don't know what the F keys do. Cat Jam, there we go. Am I forgetting anything? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Guess we'll see. All right. Loud. Okay, I see the vision. I think I see the vision. Let me speed this up to 128. Real Christmas vibes in the house. All right, where does this song drop? Whoopsie daisy. Limiter. XX. Probably right there. Does it go into house at any point? I don't remember. I don't think Arctica does. Oh, it does go into house. All right. Bum, 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 bum. All right, what is the second drop of this? I'm going to keep this very short, very straightforward, very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will this work?
Is it really you?
Wholesome. Alrighty. Alright, done. Here we go. I'm kidding. Will this work? Alright, I have an idea. Alright, I have an idea. I have that idea, but I want something like that, something like that, something like that, and it goes a little something like this. Alright, this is gonna be repetitive, but okay. Dun 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 dun. Okay, copy and a paste. Shift down, delete, 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 and delete. Okay, we'll just do that again. Shout out Record Box. What controller do you have? Good question. Oh, XDJ-RX2. I won it in the 2018 mix contest. Still sporting it. Do that. Play Sicko Mode remix. Oh, I did see that out of the corner of my eye. The Guy Arthur remix, uncontested, a goat remix. Okie dokie. Okay. Epic. Let me hit him with a 1, 2, 3 and a 1, 2, 3. Heck yeah. Sound is so LW. I don't know what that means. Bro, I am 26 now. I have to come to terms with that. I don't know what that means. Y'all gotta start teaching me stuff. TSPMO ICL. Woo. Low, woo, crazy transition. Actually, Cat Jam missing. There we go. Mungus Hi-Fi cured my nausea. Too much banger. I legit found this tune today. Goated artist. Guy Arthur is such a goat. Wait, who did you find today? Everett Maxwell? Everett Maxwell is good. Their entire Heaven Sent EP is really good too. It's unlike their stuff that I got to know of them for. Like some of my favorite tracks from like they got big off of like mid-tempo-ish stuff, I think. But then I really got into their Disciple Remix Contest remixes. They did 2 of them, and those are my favorites from all the submissions. Okay. Let's fix this. Okay. Okay. You're a lot older than I thought. Take that as you will. Yeah, I kind of get that a lot, which is all right. Wait, what? You're a lot older than I thought. No, okay, yeah, I get that quite a bit. But I will take it. That means I'm hip with the kids. I am cool, as they say. No, I've been told I've been blessed with genes that make me look slightly young, so I'll take it. Heck yeah. I get mistaken oftentimes for like 19, 20, 21. So I'll take that. I look 16? Are you kidding me? No way. What? I'm standing. Comment so crazy, I'm standing. I'm pushing it to the side. Alright, we're playing. I'm not even finishing this match. The mashup is done. Alright, here we go. Oh, too high. There we go. I completely forgot about this part of it. This blanked out of my mind. I finished the drop and I was like, it's done. I didn't even work on the outro. I had a different idea for the outro. It was all right. I would have turned off the EQ and because I didn't think the bass was bad in this part. Yeah. I guess I'll do that super quickly so that if I decide to finish this, I can. I have that producer note in the back of my mind. No, actually, I want to keep this by default on. I want it to kick in, excuse me, right here, I think, perhaps, mayhaps. Actually, no, I don't know if I would have liked that. I'll leave that as for now. That's a future me problem. What are we calling this? Arctica and Pink Clouds? No. Oh yeah, it is called Pink Clouds. It do be that. 2025-05-08. I guess Arctic clouds. Arctic clouds. There we go. Okie dokie. Let me catch up super quick. Oh yeah, I dropped the test I did with these two tunes in your chat. Very pretty mash if you want to check. I look 16? Nah. I look 16? I guess I'm kind of lanky. Yeah, sure. You guys always see me with the mask. I have a little bit of facial hair, but like I try to shave it off whenever I can. And then, so I oftentimes don't have facial hair, which does make me look younger. I do get ID'd pretty semi-often. I don't know. Listen, I get young. I don't get 16. Not anymore. I used to when I was like 19. When I'm at work, listen, y'all ever hear of like the coworker memes of like, oh, this person is so coworker core? That's me. But usually because I just stick to myself. Like if they knew, if I unleashed and I was all like, never mind. I'm probably behind on memes like half a year at this point. I don't know what's trending anymore. What the helly? What the helliant? What the helly? I should match that. Is that still hip and cool? Alright, next is Woomy wants me to mash Trigger by Kuro and Monster Down by Dr. Ozzy. Alright. My friend wheezed at the 16-bit. 6 minutes, damn, new record. I don't know if it's record. It was definitely pretty fast. I think I started it a bit late, though. I don't know. Bangs, bang, Arctic clouds, cloud Arctica, clouds, pink Arctic clouds, Arctic pinka. Yeah, some 16-year-olds have facial hair. It's normal for your age. You're saying that message like as if I am 16, but in denial. Which, fair enough. I understand. Okay. Actually, the other way around. There we go. I got beard jeans, so I have it near full at 20. I'd say you're pretty updated on memes now. I'd like to think so. Listen, I established my name. I know most people know me as the guy who was in the mix contest, but like I popped off because of Crab Rave and my freaking crab. My three most popular videos are all like meme mashups. All right, they're so old and outdated and not even great. Actually, no, the crab rave mashup is I stand by that one. That was pretty good. I forget how to do mashups. 160. You right. That is probably 160. Yeah. Trigger is such a good Kuro song, but it's not the greatest song to mash. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to lower the volume of the other two songs that I mashed earlier. So it was a lot louder than it needed to be, which I also thought as well. Oh, no, I was thinking of horns. Trigger's alright. Okay, Okay, I see the vision. That kick transient is so wide. All right, hold on. Okay, there we go. That's a more definitive kick transient right there. Put that here. This is probably like, what, 150? 150 on the track. 151? No, it's 150. That's a my bad. False alarm. False alarm. 150 on the beat. Mustard on the beat, ho. Ah. Yeah. Fruity limiter. Fruity on the beat. Fruity on the beat. All right, mashup done. So here's what I'm thinking. I'll read the chat super quick. I forgot the timer, as I usually do. I found you from your Dogma Resistant mashup years ago. Fair enough, that was a good one. My first introduction to your channel was the Just to Know mashup. Also a good video. Still one of my favorite albums. Kuro Trigger is so interesting when mashed up with a song that's Bridum. It's been so long since I've heard Monster Down. Since Moombahton and Bridum, they kind of work. 153. That's what I'm saying, bro. 153. All right. I'm blanking. What was I gonna do? Oh, I wanna EQ. All right. Old song means we don't want the sub. All right. Bad sub. Nah. All right, now we gotta do the opposite. So, nope. We're just gonna do EQ number 2. I want to do one more thing. Just slap on a reverb. Maybe. Woo! Maybe, what if we do small room? What if we do a small room? I always do a big room. What do we do small room? No, big room it is. Okay, and then I hit him with one of these. And then I hit him with one of these. Something like that. Nope. Not very obvious. And then we just run it back. We just double the drop. All right, hold on. So let me check this here. Pretty standard. I think I heard something in this one. Oh, that's what I was hearing. Okay, what was that? I do not like that. Get out of here. Get out of my mashup. For real, for real. I just need to replace that. I thought I heard something. All right. Oh, it's in this song. I heard something like very far away, and it was in this song. And then we just run it back. We just run it back. Cut here. Run it back. But probably no fake out. We just run it back with the no fake out.
No. Did I get?
What should I do? What should I do? I have an idea. Nope.
Systematic, no.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. All right. On second thought, we're gonna divide this drop in half. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. Yeah. And I did not realize the second buildup was so short, so I could just do this. that is still too long. So like this?
Are there objective origins for monsters? Possible. I happen to be one of those who think that myths and folk tales and legends do not come totally out of nothing.
Huge. Why is there an audio click at the end of Trigger? That is insane. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Disgusting. Disgusting. I'm deleting that. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm saying it. I'm gonna say it. In 2019, I got to shake Kiro's hand, and it was the worst handshake I've ever had, and I will never forget that gripe. Holy cow! I had to tell somebody. I had to tell somebody. Do not expose me. All right, It hurt. It hurt. Alrighty. So let's figure out this intro real quick, and then we'll move on. This song sounds too hollow. Maybe I can fix this super quick. Something like that. Alright, where did I leave off in the chat? I gotta catch up super quickly. Back 1 tritty feet, yeah. Had to show my friend your Crab Rave X This Is America tune. That mashup is always so funny because I made the mashup because This Is America was a meme at the time, and then it blew up because Crab Rave became a meme. And that will be my lasting legacy, for better or for worse. This sounds so sick. Gosh, we need more drum set at 160 BPM. OMG, why was the handshake that bad? It was limp and slightly sweaty. In their defense, though, here's the defense. Here's the only defense I will give. Kiro was a duo at the time, and it was one of them, all right? That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to expose which one. It was one of them. Gotta get Kiro to run it back. True. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but I'm always open to a second just to run it back, to run back a handshake. All right. A first handshake says a lot about a person. All right. Not to be that guy. All right. Listen. Right. What are they called? Right. Astrological signs. All right. We don't believe in that. Right. All right, the markings on the hand, we don't believe that. But a handshake, I am going to become so superstitious. I don't actually know any of the superstitions. It's just like, is it firm or not, you know? That's about it. Oh, wait, I made a mistake. I made a little mistake. Let me fix the mistake real quick. All right, something like this, maybe, and then I go all the way back here. And then maybe I can turn it off here. Excuse me. All right, mashup is done. Here we go.
legends do not come totally out of nothing.
So true, Dr. Ozzy. So true. All right. Cool. What are we calling this? This Trigger and Monster Down? You just killed that monster. You just killed the monster. All right. Wait, hold on. Let me delete the old stuff. Out with the old, in with the new. File export zip loop package. We're calling this. The only thought that's coming to mind right now is triggered monster. Trigger down, I guess. Trigger down. Oop. Okie dokie. Last mashup, unless we get another request in, but I might stop it after this one, is Ms. Datsky wants me to mash Call My Name by Leah Culver and Magma by Pixel Terror. So, we got those in here. Let's see. W mashes, heck yeah. Alright, what do we got here? What was the first one? Call My Name. Alright, we'll put that one on the top. I forget how, oh, I know the song goes. Bum, 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 bum. No, I'm thinking of a different one. Okay, close enough. I was thinking of the song that I transitioned into after this song when I mixed Call the Wild 399, which was No Sleep by Tails. So, allegedly, Call My Name is F minor and Magma is D sharp minor. I will fact check that. Because they are both Monster Cat. Control F. Magma. I'm pretty sure Magma is D sharp minor. Yep. And oh, Call My Name I know is F minor because, like I said, I transitioned into No Sleep. Okie dokie. So I'm thinking we just destroy the mash string in the Pixel Terror track and hit him with a F minor. Okay, that is the average Pixel Terror key right there. F minor. Boop boop. Slap a limiter. I don't know what to expect. I do remember this song, the Leia Culver track, is pretty loud. Never mind, it's not loud, but it's pretty stacked. Let's just say that. It is not 160. I'm going to struggle if I do that, which means this is also wrong. You can call my name. Why? Damn it! I screwed it up. Drop is probably like right here. Am I goated? Yep. Okay.
You've been waiting, hesitating, just
That is this is a combo. This is a combo. If I do say so myself, definitely a combo. I can say confidently this is a combo. So we're gonna hit him with one of these. All right, and intro done. Easy peasy, squeezy lemon.
I've been sitting, overthinking, just to get your name. You've been waiting, hesitating, just to play the game. First I'm walking, then we're talking, now we've got the things.
What is the chance that I can get rid of the vocals in Magma? Because those vocals are going to bother me, and I would like to keep the Leia Culver vocals if possible. I guess I got a bit of time while these are extracting. How's everyone doing? How's the crowd? How's we chilling? My day has been pretty alright. I am home It is a Thursday night, and I'm looking forward to the weekend ahead of me. Fun lore, I recently was accepted into the, well, formerly Niantic, it is not Niantic anymore, but the Pokemon Go Ambassador program. What that means is I have to hold in real life events for Pokemon Go. And they've decided Pokemon Go, I don't know if any of y'all still play it, but they're hosting events every single weekend. So that's what I've been doing on my weekends. But it's good. It's good because it forces me to go outside, and it makes me talk to people. It makes me socialize. It reminds me that there are real people out there. If you've ever thought about it. So it's been interesting in that regard. Because otherwise, I would just be chilling at home, not talking to people. I would be talking to people, but online. And people online are not people in real life. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, you don't know. Alright, what if I nuke the vocals and call it a day?
Just
Wait, I want to turn that off.
Just play the game. First I'm walking, then we're talking. Now we spark the flame. When you feel it and you need it, you can call my name. You can call my name. You can call my name.
All right, what am I doing here? So here's what I'm thinking, right? The obvious option, well, first off, I'm going to delete that, get rid of that. The obvious option is I just hit him with one of these. What is this vocal right here? What is this? Fair enough. Thank goodness the weird note one is cut off. I actually like that rewind. I'm going to keep that one. Which one is that? Is it the bottom one? Nope. Wait. I actually want to keep that. Here's what I'm thinking. We're just going to the last one. I forgot the timer. I forgot the timer. I forgot the timer. I forgot the timer. I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this. Something like that, maybe. Wait. Oh, no! I'm choking. I'm choking. done? Kinda, not really. Let me catch up. I'm not even real, dog. Understandable. Have a great day. Have a great day. Fig Newtons of your imagination, or whatever they say. What are you saying? I'm gonna start. Fig Newtons? Fig Newtons are a popular brand of soft, chewy, fruit-filled cookies with the most popular flavor being fig. I have a feeling... Wait, Newton's cookie? These are called Newtons? I did not know that. Oh, wait. It's coming back to me. Just a little bit. Gonna wait the last like 15 minutes. What have your thoughts been so far? LMAO, message retracted. I missed absolutely all comments up until like 2 minutes ago. LMAO. Not much. I started taking this on. I thought, man, this is a combination. This is definitely a combination. Can confirm. It's coming along. It's not great, but it's coming along. Let me play what I have so far. I guess I'll play from like here.
First I'm walking, then we're talking. Now we're back with things.
Okay, now hold on. I think I should cut this.
First I'm walking, then we're talking. Now we're back with things. When you feel it and you need it, you can come running. You need it, you can come running. You need it, you can come running. You need it, you can come running.
There we go.
You can come running. You can come running.
I want to bring these ones back. Maybe I'm gonna just keep this playing like that. Gonna play this out like that. That was pretty cool. I like that. Maybe I could... I'm EP. It's 6:30. Good night, good morning, man. See you next week. Please fix your sleep schedule. Or like go to sleep at like 8 p.m. so that when you wake up at like 3 or 4 a.m., like at least you're well rested. But sleep well. See you next week, I guess. I think there's an idea here. Magma is such a wild track to make work with the Leia Culver track. If I was to clean it up more, it would be like I'd have to remove the low end of some elements, and then I'd have to decide if I want to keep the. I might replace all the kicks. Like I would probably replace all the Leia Culver. Call My Name kicks with the Magma kick because they're a lot more thumpier, feels a lot more girth to it. And then just cleaning it up everywhere. And then there's a couple parts where I'm just like, I don't know what to do with like this. It's just so grimy and weird behind this very clean, like ethereal, just like, wah. At least at the end it's kind of like Psytrancey. Otherwise, I could also just remove it and just go for like full vocals. Oh, wait, it's this one. Now that sounds a lot nicer, but then Magma at that point is almost non-existent. I'll play it in through, and I'm gonna leave this one as is. What are we gonna call this? It's Call My Name and Magma. So it'd be what? Call My Magma? Probably, mayhaps. All right, here we go. I see you kept the Leia Culver track as one instead of splitting up the stems. Did you just like it best together as one? I had an idea where I just did not really. I just saw like Leia Culver already has like the established structure that I think is stronger than Magma. And my first thought, the reason I separated Magma was because I was like, I want to get rid of the vocals in Magma. And then I ended up just kind of keeping along with that. Also, hello, fan of Portal 2.
I've been sitting, overthinking, just to get your name. You've been waiting, hesitating, just to play the game. First I'm walking, then we're talking, now we spark a flame. When you feel it, and you need it, you can call my name. You can call my name. You can call my name.
All right. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot more room for improvement in this mashup, but I felt like it would require me to become a lot more meticulous than just the actual structure of it. And sometimes messy is kind of fun, so I left it as is. What did I miss? How much time left on the stream? This was gonna be my last mashup for today. I wanted to keep the stream a little shorter because I'm still kind of recovering, but I'm feeling better. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream I want to stream next week, but I have to work. I have to stay late at work to next week, so I don't know if I'll be able to stream, or if I am gonna stream, it's gonna be like a few hours later than normal. So I don't know. I don't know. I might not stream next week, but I do want to get back into the swing of streaming. Sorry, fan of Portal 2, but yeah. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for everyone who showed up and sent mashups, and hopefully I can I can get back into a normal swing. That's the end goal here. It is okay, fan. I will mash your song for you. I can barely operate a DAW. Listen, what's that one, like what is it? Gusteau's anybody can cook, right? Anybody can mash. Hope your recovery has been going smoothly. Take care. It's been steady. It's been steady, I guess is the best way to summarize it. And I still have a lot more to go, but slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. It's a new life to get used to. All right. I won't keep y'all around for too long. I'm gonna end it. How do I end the stream? Let me see if I remember how to do it. Let's see. Ah, yes. I click on this. There we go. And then I mute my mic. All right. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.